All right. Let's see. I can see you rushed Divine Sunderer first, which is pretty good. Very good against
Yeah,
this team.
yeah.
One thing you should note, there's always like Blade of the Ruined King. That's also really good combination with Divine Sunderer, especially for this particular team. And the reason why is because like Blade of the Ruined King has like an HP like when you attack it like takes a lot of the HP out. So
Yeah.
that combined with Divine Sunderer is like really effective against this like full tank team.
Didn't play with Blade a lot with Katarina.
Yeah.
Usually going AP because I'm not used to her yet. I don't have enough muscle memory to play her properly, but I'm
It's
still
okay,
learning.
it's okay. Yeah, you're still learning as you go, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely one thing to note here, if you don't mind me pausing. I
Mm-hmm.
would probably would have started um the what is it, the long sword instead of
Longsword
Dark
again.
Seal, and the reason why is because like the items that you're gonna get like Blade of the Ruined King and Divine Sunderer, or
Mm-hmm.
like in this game Divine Sunderer, like you want to rush that as soon as possible because those are like early game items and they start to
All
fall
right.
off later on in the game, right? You're not really like an AP sort of like the way you play Katarina during this game is
Uh-huh.
like you got to weave a lot of your autos with conquerors. So, um, in my opinion, I would have started that first, and
Right.
but let's just see during this lane phase.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, of course, Rise is gonna space you out there, not a problem.
Yeah,
Just yeah, you're staying around for minion speed, so really really good.
good at farm almost.
Yeah, I would have played like this too. Just chill out and then try to farm as best as you can. Yeah, it's a little difficult at first, but you get used to it. That's okay. And then yeah, just
I have
build up.
this against almost every champion I play.
Yeah, but
There's just so
you
many.
see like he kind of like took an even trade, like he's auto attacking you and his
Yeah,
health
yeah,
and your health are is like pretty much even. So it's you're not really losing out like
no.
and anything. You know, you're just chilling out and farming here. This is pretty good. And then right here, like when he's backing away, like spacing yourself out a little bit more, like every
Mm.
chance you get, you want to maybe just try to like auto and manage the wave a little bit more.
All right.
Um,
Yeah,
it's a little bit of an advanced tactic, but like once you get to the higher elos, like those are people like who outrange you don't actually notice that, and that's actually something you could take advantage of. So, you know,
right.
like this is something that they should be doing. You see, just like spacing themselves out like this. This is how they should be
Yeah.
playing. Not backing away ever. But this is good. Um, yeah, auto here. Yeah, nothing you can do there until you hit level 2. Oh man, that Diana is
I
just
he's I don't know if I should
taking a
help or
beating. No, there's honestly nothing you can do there.
wow.
Um, yeah. You're playing it really well though. Like you know, this is how I would have played too.
Just
Chilling
safe
back.
against him.
Yeah, chill back, play, and look for opportunities in the jungle, because you know.
I never harassed her or something, or that never oriented him. I don't know if it's a good thing or not for this advice.
I think. Well, okay, for this situation, I actually did see a tiny bit of an opportunity here. Here, I'm gonna skip it real quick.
Mm.
Um, this was like, so this is like where you use your E here. So you see, I saw that you used your E on a cannon.
Yeah,
I
I could
think,
jump.
yeah. So like looking for that tiny opportunity, I think, and the reason why this would be a good trade is because like your minion wave is crashing towards him. His minion
Mm-hmm.
wave is all the way far behind, so you can look for like a little short trade here.
Yeah.
Um, Perhaps maybe even all him. He ran a TP, right?
Oh
Pretty
yeah, I
sure.
did.
Yeah, and especially with Conqueror Man, I think this definitely would have been an all-in opportunity. So I think from this point, yeah, your dagger ran out. Like he's kind of out of mana a little bit, right? He kind of used a lot of
Yeah.
his mana on the wave. I think that yeah, but we can discuss that later. I think it's okay for now. Again, I like I don't even know why people still play Rise, man. Like he just sucks. He's
Yeah.
literally like the worst champion to play in solo queue. So
True, he wasn't very. Yeah, he was annoying in lane, but late he didn't do shit.
yeah, this is good. This is good for you. I'm like looking at the map too to see any opportunities that are coming. I think everybody's showing right now. Top lane is
Yeah.
a little bit pushed up. So yeah, you're pushing right now. So Diana, you can see I'm looking at the minimap right now while you're
Hmm.
doing this. Diana's here topside. Looks like she's looking for a gank right here, right? So let's see what happens here.
Uh, yeah,
I'm
she's
pretty
coming.
sure. So at this point, you just jump on him. You see he's already running away. Um,
Yeah, I had no shampoo though.
you had I'm sorry,
I had no shampoo already.
no shampoo. Yeah, and that's why like it's important. Yeah, it's really and you get used to it again. Like it takes a few games to really get used to your cooldowns, but your shampoo is like in 3 seconds, so it's rather quick. Like I would have just
Yeah,
walked up straight to him.
I should
You
have
see,
though.
and
Yeah,
yeah, it's okay, it's okay. It's it's part of the learning experience.
yeah.
But
I
like
think he was
you
waiting for the
get
jungler there.
yeah, you get the reason though, right? Like it
Yeah,
kind of makes sense.
yeah. I got chunked.
That's okay. I mean, he's almost out of mana. You see, if you look at his mana bar. So this I would have pushed. Yeah, I would push this. But yeah, of course I would be careful too. Who's their jung? You see, I can't press tab. Who's their jungler again?
Uh, Trundle.
Trundle.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright. See now Rise, he's kind of like pushing the way towards you now. So, um, honestly, I would have, mm, I would have backed here and regained some health because, and
This
like,
back with the
like,
big wave.
yeah, but like, I'm saying like, when your next wave was coming. So meaning like, so okay, you see the next wave here on the mini map that's coming. So
Yeah.
he has to clear all of this and an
Mhm.
additional wave that he has to clear. So by the time you back, um,
Mhm.
you can like rush. You can even rush boots if you want here, just to get back to lane quicker. But by the time you get back, like you'll have an entire stack of wait of minions waiting for you at tower. So you'll be able to collect all of that by the time you like. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? So like he clears this and then he has to clear the next additional wave. So that
And
gives
then
you a
I'm
little bit
back.
more time to be back
Yeah.
for 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 a huge wave to crash at the tower. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
ideal, but considering the amount of health you have, it's a safe back, in my
Okay.
opinion.
I'll
Um,
keep it in mind.
but yeah, so everything is looking good so far. I don't see anything really
It will
wrong.
be pretty bad late, I think.
No, no, you're playing fine. Like it's really like it's not like a game changing deal.
Mm, I never, I almost never all in with Katrina because just get fucked, or I don't know how to
When you all
properly.
in, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a matter, and again, you have Conqueror, so it's a matter of like your particular all in is a little bit different than regular AP Katarinas. Not, I can still say a lot here. So this Diana's ganking. You see, and of course you're low on help, but I'm pretty sure this should be a win for you guys. No, perfect. You ult here, perfect, nice, good shit, bro. And then you push out this wave heavily, right?
Yeah.
Nice,
I did, I
perfect.
think.
There you go. So you got your lead. Rise misses his whole way by well, he has TP.
Yeah,
Also,
yes.
little mechanic there. Sorry if you don't mind me explaining this one. So I
Yeah,
see you
just
threw a Q here. You want to throw the Q on the other side here so that you
yeah.
can
No,
clear this
I that
faster.
was that's my bad.
Yeah, you do a Q here. Like if you threw a Q here, right on this. Do you see my mouse
Yeah,
cursor?
it's yeah, I
It'll
do.
bounce on this minion, bounce here, and it'll
And
kind
then
of like flip over, and it'll
yeah,
land here.
I
Like
know it's
so,
bad.
a little cool thing. That's actually what I do too when I clear waves and know where knowing where your dagger is gonna bounce is really important. So yeah,
Yeah, now
good
it
to back
take a few
here.
seconds extra to clear.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Okay, that's not bad, not bad. I mean, you got away. That's okay. Trundle is probably leaning towards this side. He's probably looking to dive you if he's that. There you go. Yep, called it too. So
I was dead here, I think.
yeah, did you trade back? All right, kind of
Oh,
evened out. You miss a little bit away, but at least you took one for
yeah,
one, so not a big deal.
yeah.
Check it out here. Yep, you fast cleared a wave here. Perfect, because the wave is pushing towards, and then you look to roam, right? So
Yeah,
nice. You roam bot lane here. Diana's right there.
yeah. The video is like 5 seconds behind for me because I'm watching on stream and I'm talking with you on Discord. So everything you say it
Oh,
comes later.
I see. Yeah, you can just message me after game, man. You always want to focus on winning the game first. Super easy to climb with. Yeah, there's really no opportunity there because he pushed. So let's
Yeah.
see. You just clear the wave, and yep, exactly what you should be doing. Just clear waves as fast as you can, and just look for roams. Perfect. You clear out, and you go back to mid. Perfect. That's good. Now Darius has dominance here with all the vision he has. See how Darius is walking up. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a little bit unfortunate. Chrono conscious here. I probably would have path towards the other side. Like, you know what I'm
To
saying?
or
I would have path back to river instead of through the jungle.
yeah, I should have pathed back. I don't know why
Yeah.
that
And the reason for
went
that is
that way.
obviously you don't know where the jungle is. He could have
Yeah.
been top, seeing you clear this ward, and if it was like a Kiana or somebody that can, if it was like a
Yeah.
fighter, that it would have been bad, like a bad
Those
situation for you.
I die a lot from those stupid things because it makes
Yeah, it's
risky
okay.
decisions.
Yeah, you want to make like optimal safe positions,
Yeah.
or safe routing, at least with with your current like KDA right now and scoring your
Mm.
power spikes. This is usually what I do to maintain like efficiency and everything. Yeah, Darius,
Yeah.
you see like Darius
Oh, yes.
ended up flashing. It was just bad placement, bad spots there. This is good. You're
Happens a
soaking the
lot there.
wave. Perfect. This is really good. And cue that cannon. Nice. And there you go. You see, now they get Dragon for free here
Mm-hmm.
because Rise has to clear that wave. Mundo doesn't know what he's doing. Although Blitzcrank is a little bit risky here, but this is pretty good. That's not bad. If I'm like super ahead early, I even do play the Ruined King, Rush, and then Divine Thunderer. If
Okay.
you're gonna go full AD cat.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you build Blades, Divine Thunder, and Dasher? Or is that not optimal?
Blade, Divine Thunderer, and Nasher. Again, it depends on the team comp. So I've had a lot of people asking me questions on like Reddit and everything that um the Katarina builds are they vary like almost every single game. I mean, I have three separate root pages for Katarina, right? I have First
Yeah,
Strike,
yeah.
Electrocute, and I have Conqueror, and then I have like like four different build paths that you can go. It's really and it the hard part is like being able to like see who your enemy team is and sort of like think about like what do you need on your team, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like for an example, like I just played a game yesterday. I had Evelyn in the
Mm-hmm.
jungle and I had Xerath support, right? And then I had
Yeah.
like the regular AD ADC. I don't know who it was, but just regular AD. And then top
Mm-hmm.
was whoever. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, we have two AP. Probably it'd be optimal to go AD cat here. And it's a little bit it it takes a little bit to get used to, but people will be so shocked. It just amazes me because like when you go like 80 cat knowing that you have an AP Evelyn and an AP Xerath, people
Yeah.
will start to build MR, and you know
And you will shred this lady.
you will shred like crazy because you're
Yeah.
doing the AD path. Like
Yeah.
literally, my enemy team. I think it was an Udyr with what is it's this MR item that gives you a speed boost every time. I forgot what it was
Uh,
called. It's like an MR armor item.
mhm. I
It's blue.
don't,
It's like a blue armor
I'm not
item.
sure, man.
I forgot what it was called, but it gives you a speed boost every time you get hit.
Yeah.
Basically, long story short, like half of the enemy team built MR, and I was able to
Mm-hmm.
shred them because I was doing full
Yeah,
AP.
because yeah, I should pay
So
more attention to enemy team, what they build and shit. Uh,
this is pretty good. Yeah. So in this situation here,
I I should have
it
gone
looked good
back.
for
I
a
think.
little bit. Yeah. So what was your think? Like just nothing. I'm not married. I was just curious. Like, what were you thinking when you were going back? Like, you thought you had enough damage probably to
Yeah,
kill him.
I thought I have enough damage
Yeah,
to kill with
you
Diana,
you
but
do have a level advantage here, which is good. The issue is okay from both a micro and macro standpoint. Here, I would have just I just would have avoided the fight altogether. Maybe just even hover around here. But Diana was
mhm.
coming, so it kind of made
Yeah,
sense for you to go here anyway.
I think
I could see it. I could see it. But I
she will die solo
honestly,
then.
Yeah, I honestly. So in this situation, right, I see that you like Q and Shumpoed. The problem with this is that you don't have a Shumpo or you don't have any like
Yeah, I think
abilities
that
to sort of escape.
no,
And
I
see,
didn't
therefore,
jump.
he kind of just run you down.
Yeah,
I see the thought process. Like you thought you could probably kill him a little bit earlier. That's
yeah,
okay though.
true.
Diana ends up winning it anyway.
Yeah, true. We got the
Oh, she misses it.
both.
That's okay. That's
Oh,
okay.
she missed. Well, I
It'll
don't.
be
It's
close.
okay.
Maybe it'll be really close, but that's actually a risky play, by the way, because if you I do that like in the past when I do that, like I would go back to my W and just go in with the shampoo, but then I wouldn't
Mhm.
know like you see how all this is clouded, like all the vision here is clouded.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
that's
don't
that's what I don't know where they are.
yeah, if you don't know where anybody is on a map, there could be like two people hiding behind that. And I in the past
Yeah,
I made
yeah.
that mistake so many times and I that's what really hindered me from like
But
climbing through like
that's a
Pat and
big
Diana.
problem with me. Yeah, that's a big problem with me as well. I go in and then all of a sudden two or three people come kill me.
Yeah. You
That's a big
always
problem.
and it's very important with Katarina because you always want when you go in, you have to think about where's everybody's positioning on the map, right?
Yeah,
Katarina is really good at taking advantage of like people's mispositioning, right? Because
yeah.
everybody says you can't stand on Katarina daggers, and that sounds easy and all, but like in
You
reality,
run
it
away.
really isn't. I
It's
mean,
not.
you have no idea how many Katarinas I versed that like I just tend to forget,
True.
that I accidentally stand on daggers, and she's like my most played champ, and I still lose against my own champ, like
Yeah, yeah.
enemy
It's
champ. Like it
you just forget
happens.
to help them.
I think I would roam mid lane to help him, especially if a Baron or Dragon is up.
Yeah, this is
You're
no, it's
not
just random.
you're not a split pushing champ, right?
No,
So
true. But yeah, they do nothing. They just fight mid lane for nothing, and I try to push bot lane. But
yeah, usually in this elo, like I just fight it anyway because um usually if you win a fight, then you'll probably get a tower or something. So
yeah,
in
true.
theory, it's like for no reason, sort of like if there's no Baron or Dragon, but like you could probably just get a tower or something out of it. So I
Yeah,
would
and
just fight
this
it
though it
anyway.
happens a lot, so I have to always stay cautious.
Yeah, always try to look to see if your team is gonna fight. Um,
Yeah,
and it's hard it's hard. The decision making is hard because sometimes like I do that too in my elo, and my team fights for no. Even dude, even in master elo, people do that. So trust me, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
it's a little the decisions are a little bit more like cleaner and like and
Yeah,
everything.
from platinum onwards, they focus more on objectives, but in gold they're really like it's ARAMing. It's really difficult sometimes to
Right.
play side lanes.
So let's see what happens here throughout the rest of the game. Do you mind if I skip a tiny bit?
Yeah, that's good.
Because I think pretty much everything you're doing is pretty, is pretty good. Just work on those tiny little things. Oh, he had no idea Baron was here. Hold up. Let me back up real quick. You guys had no idea they were doing
We
that
had no
here.
idea that Baron was they were doing Baron
What?
with two men.
That's crazy. How's that even
Uh,
possible?
I don't know.
They should be super low. Oh, they're not. Wow. Honestly,
I was like,
I wouldn't say that's entirely your fault. I'm gonna say that that was just your team's fault. Like whoever was in charge of warding, like I don't
I
know how
should
you
have.
guys missed that.
I don't know. I don't know why I went in there. Stupid.
So
Uh,
let me see. I mean, I could see the logic. Like you felt really strong here, 1v5. I mean, you almost killed the Rise. Um,
yeah, he died here, but
and remember I said like you patience, right? You want to be patient. You know they're stuck in the pit.
hmm
Look at your mini map here, right? This is why I always emphasize looking at the mini map and knowing where enemy position and team position is. You have a Blitz and Sivir on their way.
yeah,
People are 1v1ing here, or somebody's there, right? I think your teammate. Your Darius is dead, but regardless, is that you're gonna be in a 2v3 situation here, right?
yeah.
Or no, no, I'm lying.
I don't know where
It's
Diana
gonna be a two
was.
v four situation.
Yeah, it's two. Yeah. So I went in alone. Diana was top lane, I think, if I see correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, like, I think just a little bit too early there.
Yeah, I went too early. That's so stupid.
It's okay. No, no, no worries, man. It's all part of the learning experience. Like, patience is key, and cat with Katarina, I think a lot of people have a problem with this. Like, they tend to rush it because like you're an assassin, you just want to go in with your shumpo, like
Yeah. Should play more safe.
But I'd say, and not safe. I'd say just play like actually look at the fight. Like, take a
Yeah.
step back, actually look at the fight, see what abilities people are using before you go in. You
Right.
know,
Yeah, I
it's
should.
not about it's not a matter of playing safe. It's just it's a matter of just like analyzing the fight. Like, you have to actually, and I think some people tend to forget this. Like, they kind of just autopilot and they
Mm.
they don't actually see what's going on. So, like, does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I do as well. That's so bad.
no, no, it's okay. It's okay. Like, that's why I'm here, right? That's why
Yeah.
I'm here to coach you. Like, you wanna you. I think what would make you really good is if, like, you think about the skills that people are using. Try it
Okay.
out in your games, right? Just like during a team fights, during
Just wait
intense
out.
team. Yeah, like, wait out cooldowns, or think about what skills are they're using or what they're going to use.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if you know that they're gonna use like a skill shot on you, you can maybe dodge it with your shumpo if you react enough. It's a little
Yeah.
bit, it's a little bit advanced and it's part of the mechanics of reacting, but in general, like, think about the skills that they're trying to use and use that to your advantage, right? Katarina
Right.
takes advantage of mistakes, and part of that is people using skills for no reason or on other champs, right?
But yeah, when I played a different game and I was roaming and they just kept pushing and I lost. I was like 2 levels behind the mid laner.
That's
That
okay.
happens a lot as well. I don't know
So
what I
so
did.
cool little trick mechanic wise, and here I'll explain both mechanic and decision wise. So,
I don't know what I did there.
well, this wasn't too bad. It wasn't a bad play. I don't think it was a bad play. So yeah, you start going in, nice. This was cool. This was fine. So I see you through a Q here. You know a little trick. You can actually, if you E, you see where my cursor is? If you
Yeah,
E, like right
yeah.
here, you'll actually wall hop, and
Oh, yeah.
I think you might be able to pick up that dagger as well. This is a cool little trick, but instead you decide to E here, and the problem with that, right, is that, again, same thing. What happened mid lane with the Chundo? You have
And
no
then didn't have
escape.
shampoo anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah,
you don't have any
that's what
abilities.
actually that's what I should improve because I'm missing the daggers on the ground. I don't
It's okay. It's
do
okay.
enough.
Yeah, and that's just take again. That takes more games on Katarina. Also, I started noticing that, like, I don't ever see you auto attack much, leaving auto attack in betweens. So
No, I don't do that a lot. True.
I still think you can run Conqueror here. It's fine and all, but in that case, then probably would have gone like Riftmaker. I think,
Rift making.
yeah, Riftmaker is like another sort of, it gives you a lot of healing and it's really good for extended fights as well.
Okay.
Um, Not that this is bad or anything. I think this is still viable. Um,
I should just auto attack more or weave in auto attacks.
yeah, I mean, you weren't really taking advantage of the autos much, but because you built Nashers, it's fine because your Nashers was able to dish a lot of damage out.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see a logic there. That was close. You forgot to hit your W there, but I think in that situation, because like you're kind of like the only person there, it was like an easy
That
pick for them. Yeah,
that's what those things I should not do. That's what I do
yeah.
a lot.
I know that's what you've been saying the whole time. Like, you're just
Yeah.
going in, so patience, man, is the key. It's all right.
Just dying from stupid shit.
Yeah. But
He's
as long as you understand, you see, this is why VOD reviews are important. I review my own games too.
yeah, I always record them and then watch them back. I know what I'm doing wrong, but I, it's a bad habit to go in.
Yeah. All right, yeah,
This game,
you guys end from here,
yeah,
right?
that game.
Yeah, yeah. So overall, um, not too bad, man. Definitely, play some more games on Katarina and get some muscle memory into there. Um,
Yeah, true.
and most importantly, like work on your laning phase and wave management because that's like one of the most pivotal points for you to be able to get ahead as Katarina during your laning phase and knowing how to um set yourself up safely and manage your waves. So like, um,
Yeah,
and part of that is your back timings, right? So
um,
know where the waves positioning is. See if your laner is gonna freeze. See if you could hard push a wave and back. Like all those things are just general wave management stuff that I think is key to
yeah,
sort
should
of extending you towards later on in the game. And then build paths can vary. I think your build path is fine. Um, there's so many different preferences you can go, but this is fine
think
for now.
in this elo you can even build to like full AP. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I think it doesn't really matter in this elo. And then yeah, definitely mechanics wise, like always think during the fight like what skills they're gonna use. Like you really when you're fighting, like you really have to think about like what type of skills the enemy's gonna use on people and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
I'm down to do that like live in game if you want some other
Yeah,
time.
sure. We can schedule something. Do try that because I didn't get the chance to roam at all this game or do.
Yeah,
Yeah, do.
your roaming potential was a little bit. I mean, but to be fair with you, Rise is a hard pusher, so it wasn't that easy for you to roam anyway. You
Uh,
probably your best
huh.
bet would probably be just jungle fights at that point, and that's sort of
Yeah,
kind of what you were doing. Um, but you're kind of just transitioning to like mid game anyway, so it wasn't really um, really nothing much you could do there.
I'll just wait for mid late game.
Yeah. So yeah,
After
I think overall again not bad, not bad.